Hey guys, it's Talia and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So for today, I thought I would do a 6-month flip through in my Erin Condren hourly and kind of give you guys a review of how I've been liking this planner. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is this cover that I have, and this is something that I got in the spring seasonal surprise box. It just says, always have the courage to start, and it has this really pretty like peachy, salmon-y cover on the back. Love that. So when you open my planner, the first thing I have are these Erin Condren sticky notes, and I like having these to help with pre-planning. I don't like it necessarily because it adds a little bit of bulk to my planner, but the convenience of having these sticky notes here is just, I love it. So I'm gonna kind of try to quickly flip through this because it is 6 months, but I also, don't want to bore you with how bad my planning was in the beginning, so. But I do want to talk about this page first. So this is the monthly, I guess, layout page, and it has the dates from July 2018 to December 2019. And what I love about this is how I use it. I use it to mark off when I take PTO and then when I get have work holidays. So it's really kind of nice to see okay, when do I have breaks from work, or when am I taking vacation, or when can I take vacation? So I really like that. So we're down here, haven't had any vacation yet, but I'm hoping this section over here is gonna be filled with PTO this coming year. So this definitely has to be one of my favorites. This, what do you do with this? I tried putting my weight in here, wasn't a fan. I told myself I was gonna write to-do list for each month. January, let's see, wash the windows, buy a Garmin watch. I got the watch. I don't think I washed the windows. I don't know what to do with this. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know down below, because at this point, they just look really cute because I put the months on them, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So when I first started planning, I was only using Happy Planner stickers. That was pretty much it, because that's what I saw a lot of people using online or on Instagram. I was like, oh, cool. I can always use a coupon. That was my thing. I loved it. And it was difficult at first because I was like, oh, how do you do this? I'm a planner, but I like using lists. That's just me. I will have a list for everything. Even if it's super small, there will be a list. And I'm also the person who loves to have an itinerary, all the W's, who, what, when, where, why, everything. I need to know all of that. I need to be able to make sure that I'm good. I understand what's going on. So when I first started planning, it was very simple because I didn't really know what I wanted to do with any of this. I didn't know. I was like, am I putting too much? Am I putting too little? What should I put? And I was just kind of confused. There's some pieces of this planning that I really like for my 29th birthday, I think I did an okay job of decorating the day. It's just really nice to look back on it and see kind of what was going on, or what was I doing, or the highlights. Just really nice. Still kind of confused. This is the first spread that I did with Planner Kate stickers, and I love it, but I didn't use them how they should. Not necessarily that there's a particular way to use them, but I was so confused I hardly used the stickers. So, and then I was like, you know what? Everyone has this no white space planning on YouTube. Maybe that's what I need to do. So then my sticker books threw up on my planner because I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, how do they do that? Then also my thought process was, 1, how do they do that? 2, that's a lot of stickers. 3, maybe you should just use a blank sheet of paper, because I was just like, I couldn't see the planner, but that's people's way of planning. That's their preferences. And as I started kind of going through my own ways of planning, I'm like, oh, okay. So I kind of got it, And this sheet I love. It's the sheet before the month, and I use that to track the debt that I'm focusing on for the month. So I think that's kind of cool. So I did memory keeping in the monthly layout for a couple of months, and I really like it. The only thing I didn't like is it didn't match. That was the thing. It's okay, so October, this is my thought process. It's October, it has to be orange or black, and some of these stickers are definitely not orange or black, and so that's what I didn't like for me personally. I like for it to kind of have a theme and all be kind of consistent and stuff like that. So I didn't like that, but I do love the fact that I have all these memories. So This is the first one that I used, the Simply Gilded washi tape, and I love that. I'm like, oh, look, this is when I'm using these things and stuff like that. So there's that. This one, once again, I was like, I gotta put all the stickers down. You know, I really didn't know what to write. I was still pretty much trying to plan how people on YouTube were planning without figuring out like, oh, you got to figure out how it's going to work for you. You know, that concept still hadn't clicked yet. So that's fun. Still kind of confused, but it was just so much fun. And then I would add, I don't like having people in my planner. I do think that the stickers are beautiful, but it creeps me out a little bit. I'm like, why are you staring at me? So on pages that I wasn't like working on like daily and stuff like that, I put the girls on there. So like that. This one also was memory keeping. So I like that aspect. I love the fact that these act as a memory keep. Whether you use it, you know, you pick something that happened that day and you find a sticker that matches it, or whether you're just looking at what happened, you know, during the week. Like, I love that it's, you know, a little memory keep for you. And then this one was exciting, another exciting one. I paid my car off, so I think I did a fancy job with these balloons. These are my favorite. These came from the Happy Planner. I don't know what sticker book, but by mushing them together, I was like, wow, that looks like a piece of art. I'm just so good, you know. And then I think this is the first Erin Condren sticker kit I used. So there's that. Still kind of not sure what to do. I think I actually filmed this one because I misspelled this word, the Grindelwald. I didn't know what his name was. So still kind of confused. Like this one, I'm like, what was I doing? I was very confused. And stuff didn't match, and I think that's what was like driving me into. I was like, why does it not match? You know, this one was the first one that I used a sticker kit for the monthly layout, and I really liked it. And I think this one was fun to memory keep because I feel like December, or like certain months, depending on like kind of, you know, your life or your family, like there's months where you're like, oh my gosh, this is where a lot of things are going on. So I like the fact that that month was memory kept. So, and then I think this is when I started ordering more Planner Kate stickers. So I was trying to be so festive, you guys. But I think it's cool because by trying out different stickers, methods, and you know, where you want to lay your stickers, you know, does it work, does it not, watching other people, like you start coming into your own and realizing like, okay, this is going to work for me, this isn't, or let me modify it a little bit. So, and I definitely think that's what you can see like as the weeks go on. So like starting in January, that's kind of when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get my life together. My sticker life together. And that's when I was like, you know what, I really like Planner Kate, and that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't memory keep in the month anymore. I have a Hobonichi weeks that I try to do sort of like memory keeping. It's just like the highs and lows of the day to kind of see what went on. So, but I just think it's really nice. Just figuring out what you want. And I still, even like through January, like I was still trying to figure out where I wanted things, because I was, you know, so many people start coming onto YouTube with Plan With Me is that you have just like an influx of like cool ideas that you can try out and see if you like them. So I think that's what kind of got me, because I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many things, I don't know what to do. But I've tried little ones here and there of things that I find cool or something that I think I'll use. And then I just figure out what works, and that's what I like about this. It's February. And I think this is kind of when I started figuring out how I want things structured. There's that. It's just so pretty. I have to say, this is like one of my favorite weeks. You know, I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know if it's the colors or just how I mix things together. Like, I just think it's really pretty. That week. Still paying off debt. The same debt at that. Here is March, and as things have progressed, I've kind of tried different things. So this is the first month where I'm using like the second sheet from Planner Kate, where it has like these extra boxes and these extra stickers, and it's just kind of nice to see what's gonna work. And then this one I will say is probably my favorite from the Erin Condren sticker sheets that I've used, because I used to plan and would only use the Erin Condren stickers, but I realized like that wasn't enough. I didn't have everything I needed, so then I started mixing it with my Planner Kate stuff, and I think it turned out really nice. You know, figuring out what works for me. So here's that one. I love this color. scheme on that one. Very festive, St. Patrick's Day week. And then here we are at this week. So I love how it turned out. You know, I think there's only a couple of things that I kind of want to, like, I wish could be tweaked in terms of the planner itself. And that is these, on the sidebar, these circled check boxes. It's like on every other, zoom in a little bit. It's on every other line, and I despise these. Like, I really just wish they would just like take them out. It's just like, they drive me insane, because if you want to use it as a checklist, like, it's kind of odd, because it's like, do you then start over here, or do you have to write a circle? Like, and I like it to be, or at least to look consistent, and my circles don't turn out really well. They're more like ovals or like blobs, you know? So I just prefer if these were taken out. Even though I have started putting stickers over these, I still would like to be able to like not have these, you know? There's that. Other than that, I really like the hourly layout. I don't necessarily, I would say, use it strictly based off of the hours. If I have an appointment that goes at a particular time, I'll use it then. Otherwise, you know, a sticker lands where it lands. If there's supposed to be one down here, but it ends up here, yeah, I'm kind of like, okay, it's fine. I mean, would it be nice for it to go where it should, or I think it should go? Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't, and that's kind of okay. But in terms of the weekly layout, I really like it besides these circles. Let me know. Am I the only one? Or is this like, I don't know, is this like a thing? Am I not? Or do people like these circles? I don't know. That's just my opinion. And then my last opinion that I have on this planner is these monthly layouts. It drives me insane. So I use the neutral because I'm not that big into like a lot of color, which I don't necessarily mind the flags, you know, whatever. But I really wish that these would be closed boxes for the dates. Like, everything that's on the border right here is not closed. And I really would like it. I've seen it in the colorful, and it is. And I don't understand why in a neutral it wouldn't. If you're trying to lay down stickers, it's nice to have that guide right there. But in general, I just would prefer it to be square. Like, even if I didn't use a sticker kit for the month, like, I would just like, you know, I just want it to be squared off. I don't know. That's just me. Let me know. Do you agree? Do you not? I don't know. Does that mean I have to get an colorful? I don't know. Actually, and this is for real the last thing I'll say. So in the back, you guys get stickers. Oh no, I have two things to say. Okay, quickly. You get stickers in the back. Not the biggest fan. Like, I think it's nice. I try to use them when I can because I want to use them up. But I just haven't had good luck with these. Every time I lay them down, within a few minutes of them being on there, they start curling on the edges and they just fall off. So I don't know what it is, if it's the paper I'm putting them on or what, but not a big fan. And then for real, the last thing is this pocket. I absolutely love the pocket. I know it's just like, it's a pocket. Why do you love it, you know? But I love it because I have my perpetual calendar back here. I use this for people's birthdays, so I can just whip it out when I'm planning. But the thing I like the most is I put the sticker sheet from the current week and the current month in here, so that way if I'm out and about or anything like that and I need to add something, then I just have it with me instead of like it being crinkled somewhere else. So I really like the pocket. So that is everything for my 6-month flip through / review of my Erin Condren hourly. Overall, I really like it. I'm really glad that I started using it, and you know, it's been very helpful for me at least. But let me know down below, do you guys have an Erin Condren? If so, how long have you been using it? And if not, you know, if it's not an Erin Condren, let me know which one you have been using and for how long, because I've heard of a ton of different planners, and you know, I kind of want to see what everyone else has out there, you know, but let me know what your thoughts are on those, like if you guys have a favorite. So that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.